And we continue with our Great American Panel. Now, Bob's not going to like this, but liberals aren't that happy. John Conyers is organizing an anti-Obama protest. Maureen Dowd's column points out that the president, we're watching him turn into Jimmy Carter. They worry that, in fact, that he was neutered. Tea Party, they fret that Obama's an inept negotiator. Et cetera, that he's leading from behind. Jesse Jackson, Obama's getting steamrolled in the debt negotiations. And Paul Krugman, the president surrenders. So he's got his own problem.
President Carter should be thanking President Obama because now he's the worst president in the history of the American presidency, for sure, without a doubt. And you know, where's Donald Trump? Where's Donald Trump when you need him?
Trump had some good comments today. He goes, at some point you gotta balance your budget.
Yeah, and he's said he's never done a deal.
Been bankrupt. That's
no. Well, he brought us out of bankruptcy.
His casino was bankrupt.
No.
He's very successful, and you know, and he's dealing with China, and and here's that China's saying, you know, it's an embarrassment. Yeah, the whole world's seeing.
On the other hand, he's not for free trade, and I think that's a problem because most economists would believe that. But I think that the larger problem is this. Decline is a choice that America can choose to decline, or we can choose to lead the 21st century.
Well, we have to have the president lead first.
And what we're doing here is we're cutting defense, we're not getting our entitlement under control, and that's a choice to decline and allow other countries to rise up and take our place as a social superpower.
I think you're right.
I don't think we should be doing that.
Well, this is the problem. In that sense, I think that Michelle Bachmann's right. America is now on a trajectory to Greece. And that's why independence, I think, looking at... Forget the fact I knew that this was the Obama that was elected. A lot of people didn't listen to me. Forget Sean Hannity, conservative. The polls, Bob, and you are a big poll reader. The polls are not wrong. Independents are leaving him in droves. His measurement on the economy is atrocious by every metric.
Gee, there's a surprise.
All right, but wait a minute. But that's the point. He's losing people.
Listen. You first of all, your attacks on Obama, ad hominem attacks.
Look at independents.
Everyone
and for you to say that he's the worst president.
He is the worst president.
You haven't studied American history.
No, I have. I was a history major.
Did you? Okay, so Herbert Hoover.
I know my presidential history.
Hoover was better.
Yeah, but this guy
and Richard Nixon.
Look, this guy is so un-American. No, he's worse than them. He's worse than them.
Let me tell you. Let me read what Moody said about the Boehner and Reed plan. They said the limited magnitude of the plans would not put the nation's AAA credit rating back on solid footing. They said reductions of the magnitude proposed, if adopted, which they were, as they talk about Moody's, would likely lead Moody's to adopt a negative outlook on the AAA rating. The chances of a significant improvement in the long-term credit profile is not going to happen. So
can I just say one thing about you talking about Michelle Bachmann saying we're on the road to Greece? Is a totally unintelligent, naive, ridiculous statement.
The problem is the difference. The difference between us and Greece is that we can actually stop us from becoming Greece if we make the right steps. It's within our power. Greece was already down that road, but we're not choosing. We're not choosing it.
This is the most predictable financial crisis in mankind.
It's not a financial crisis. You're talking into being a financial crisis. We could easily print another $1 trillion and put people to work.
Republic, if we let it, is that serious?
It's ridiculous. We owe $6 trillion of that to ourselves, to the government, right? There's another $3 trillion of it that's owed by the American people. I'll say the entire foreign ownership of this debt is $2.4 trillion.
From ancient history on, I mean, whenever countries die, it's for
Let me ask you a question. Didn't Obama say the worst economy since the Great Depression? Didn't Obama say that it's even worse than I thought? So he's saying the econom's awful, and you're saying we could just print money and get out of it.
And you're saying the economy's not better today than it was when he took office?
Far worse.
No, it's way worse.
You guys have complete. All right, look, it's been a long day, and I'll let it go. But you all have gone to Oz, and you've lost your mind.
$4.5 trillion in new debt. Unemployment's still 9.2%. Real unemployment 18%.
If there's one thing we can hope from this crisis, let us hope that it inspires some of the candidates who are sitting on the sidelines, Chris Christie, Paul Ryan, to maybe reconsider and try to decide to jump in the race.
There's an idea. I'd see Christie jump into the race.
What would you like to see? You want Trump to run?
I love Trump.
Oh, my.
It'd be great. Yeah, and
I wish I had a daddy that gave me all that money myself.
I wanted Mitch Daniels, too. I mean, Mitch Daniels, my governor. And we have a balanced budget in Indiana and $1 billion surplus, by the way.
You wish you were as successful as Donald Trump in business.
No, I wish I had a daddy like him who gave me all that money. But by the way, I would have worried about Mitch Daniels, by the way. I think he would have been a very good candidate. The rest of these people are trying out for the new edition of Munchkins, The Wizard of Oz.
We're sending Bob to meditation school. That's all the time we have left.
Bye, Bob.
With us. We'll see you tomorrow night.